Hey YouTube friends, it's Lara and I love mascara. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my top 5 favorite drugstore blushes. So all 5 of these are different brands and they're all from the drugstore, so they're pretty cheap. The first one is a Dream Bouncy blush from Maybelline. These came out I think maybe 4 years ago, but I absolutely love them. I actually have 2 and I don't know which one's my favorite. It might be this one. As you can see, it's almost flat because I've used it so much. I use both of these with a stippling brush, Hot Tamale, and this one is in, oh, it's faded off because I've used it so much, so I will put what it is right here. And they just look really beautiful on. They just give you a really natural flush and you can blend them out. So I think that this is actually my favorite blush of all time that I've ever tried. I actually prefer cream blushes to powder blushes just because I find that they look more natural in the skin and you can blend them out more and even blend them with your fingers, whereas powder blushes, it's hard to get that medium between looking natural but not like it has a powder finish to it, and also you can't blend it out with your fingers to get the desired effect. You have to rely on a brush to do that. Another favorite cream blush of mine is this Sonia Kashuk one in Petal. This is great because it's got a really nice consistency. It's almost like a spongy feel, kind of like the Maybelline ones. It's a really nice but bright color. I find it really difficult to use it lightly because it is so pigmented. I like this because it's really pigmented. If you're going for a light blush look, then I wouldn't go for this one, but if you really want to bring out your cheeks and brighten up your face, then this is perfect. Now I know I said that I prefer cream blushes to powder blushes, but actually 3 of the blushes that I have in this video are powder. My favorite powder blush is this one from Wet n Wild in Mellow Wine. It gives you an absolutely beautiful finish and it's a really natural color. It's like a dusty rose. Not too bright pink and not too peachy, but just a perfect color, and it's very light and very natural looking. I have tried some of the other ones of this line, but I haven't liked them as much because they've either been too bright for my skin, like I found them too pigmented, or not bright enough, whereas this is the perfect medium. It's just enough pigment for me. Do not use this brush, okay? I'm not saying you have to go and spend a ton of money on a brush. You can go buy a $1 or a $3 e.l.f. brush. A lot of my brushes are from e.l.f. and they're great. Just don't use this one. Next up is a hard candy blush. This is called Sweet and Spicy and it's actually got 4 shades in it. I love all of them, but I think I use this color the most just because it is the most wearable. This one is a little bit too orangey for me and this one is a little bit too dark. This bronzer I used to use a lot. You can see that I hit pan on it. Since then I found other bronzers that I like better, but this is a really good bronzer. You can sweep your brush in this and use all the colors, or you can choose just one. It gives you a beautiful look either way. I love this blush. I've had it for years and it shows no signs of running out. Last but definitely not least is this blush from NYX. This is in Rose Garden. Now, I want to give a warning here because I was actually given this by my friend who had previously owned it, and she gave it to me because she didn't like it. She didn't think that it looked very good on her skin tone. So I thought that this would have been a really universal color. It's like a pretty bright pink. It's showing up a bit brighter in camera than it is in real life, with just a hint of shimmer in it. And I thought it would be a universal color, but she didn't like it on her skin, so it might not work for every skin tone. This is the only shimmery blush out of all of the ones I have, so if I'm looking for a little bit of a sparkle and I don't want to use a highlight, then this is the one I reach for. Now, there's only 2 different brushes that I apply my blush with. For cream blushes, I use this e.l.f. stippling brush, and it's great. I think it costs $3. I use it every day. I've had it for years and years, and it's great. I know it's pink, it's supposed to be white. I do wash it every so often, but it gets pink on the first time you use it, so obviously I've used it since I last washed it. And the one I use for powder blush is this Sonia Kashuk one. It's a number 130. It's really soft. I really love the way that this applies my blush. So yeah, that was it. Those are my 5 top drugstore blushes. I have 2 cream blushes and 3 powder blushes, and they're all amazing. I hope you like this video, and if you try out any of these blushes, then please let me know how you like them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and click the subscribe button below if you want to see more. If you notice on my arm, these are some flash tattoos that I've been trying. They're not real, but I do love the look that they give, so I've been trying out a couple different ones. I just got them at the dollar store. And the one I use for powder brush. Wow, the light decides to come out now. I literally just finished filming this video and now it's sunny outside.